Aloha, friends. Let's just wait and see if all the cameras are working here. Excited to be going live today for my first ever Media Monday segment. I mentioned in a recent video that I was going to start vlogging in 2020. Wonderful. And here I am for my second video blog segment. Just gonna let a couple people join here and then we'll get to all the magic and manifestation. This particular segment is focused around manifestation tricks, as well as, since it's Monday, it's a time for me to share upcoming events and anything new. And one new thing that I have this week is this microphone. Check, check. Can somebody comment that's tuning in on Facebook and let me know if they can actually hear the sound? Because I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm ever using this particular microphone. I just got this as a gift from my amazing client, Anastar Maka, and I've never actually used it before. So I'm not sure how the sound is with this microphone. So if somebody could comment and just let me know if they can hear me and that it's working, that would be so amazing. And then we will get to all the magic. The idea with this segment for Monday is just to have a moment after a long, busy day for me to kind of tune in with my community and just to kind of present what is up and what is coming up. And on Mondays, for most of my clients, it's a day when I'm doing things like putting together email blasts and figuring out what the upcoming events for that month are going to be. And so that is what I've spent my day doing. And so I have a lot of amazing stuff to talk about and to announce. And hold on, I'm just going to pause this music, background music here. And I have a nose itch, of course. Yes, I'm human. Oh my gosh. I think I have a piece of dust in my nose. Okay. So I see, let's see here. We've got a couple people tuning in on Facebook. If you're watching, would you please leave us a comment so I know that you can hear me? Like I mentioned, I'm using a new microphone today, and I'm not quite sure if the sound is okay. So, all right, so today we're going to be doing a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is to drop into the energy and actually share some guidance that's wanting to come through the Earth Warriors Oracle. And this is an Oracle card deck that I really love. It's the one I feel very much close to right now. And it really does, like, it's so much more than just like a simple answer to a question. These are deep dives. And I feel this strong, like, Mother Gaia is like communicating with me today and saying that we need to go on a little bit of a deeper dive to kind of set the tone for what is coming up. So we are going to be doing an Earth Warriors Oracle card reading. So that's one exciting thing I have to share. But before that, I wanted to talk about some of the upcoming events that were kind of scheduled and put out there. So I'm going to actually share for some of you guys. For those of you guys who are tuning in on Facebook, you're going to be watching. You can see the screen share. I'm going to actually screen share here and pull up where you can find all of my upcoming events. So where can you find all of my upcoming events? Well, my Facebook page is a great place to start. And if you go to my Facebook page, what you'll see is that I have an events tab. And if you look at the events tab, you will see mostly all of my upcoming events. I have every Wednesday, I work with a group called 1111 Unify, and every Wednesday we do a talk called Wisdom Wednesdays. So you can always find details about what's coming up for each Wednesday on the Anastara page, Facebook page, but as well as underneath the Manifestation Media upcoming events calendar, you'll also be able to find that. And so I'm actually going to share my screen here with those of you who guys are watching on Facebook and YouTube. Sorry, Instagram. Unfortunately, there's no screen share option for Instagram yet, but thank you so much for tuning in with me anyway. And let's actually see, I'm actually not sure if I don't think my Instagram video is working here. Let's try that again. Okay. Aloha, friends on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. We're just doing a quick drop in, and I'm showing my screen. So here is where you can find some of my upcoming events, friends that are tuning in on Facebook. If you go to my Facebook page and you go underneath the events tab, which is right here, you'll be able to see I've got Wisdom Wednesdays coming up the next 2 weeks, and then coming up February 11th, I have the first new moon celebration of 2020 Wonderful. We skipped January for the 11/11 new moon celebration, but we are doing an event, and it's going to be at 5:30 to 7:30 Pacific time. So if you're here in Colorado, it starts at 6:30. And the topic is love, because obviously it's Valentine's Day. And so for all of those who I love, come join me on February 11th. And let's tune in and do this new moon celebration. If you click on this here, you can go. It's totally free. If you click on this link, you can sign up. And that is one way that you can kind of get into the loop on what's going on. And then you will also see that I am teaching the Live Your Live Stream Legacy webinar, which was super successful. Thank you so much to those who attended. I taught the first Live Your Live Stream Legacy webinar last Thursday, and it was so successful that I am teaching it again. So the first one was on the 21st. The next one will be on February 18th, which is a Thursday. And just this last one I did it during the day at 1 o'clock Pacific time. My next Live Your Livestream Legacy webinar will be at 5 p.m. So for those of you who couldn't attend because it was during the day, you are welcome to join me for this upcoming one that's going to be next month. And it's a great way to learn how to use StreamYard, which is what I'm using right now to stream to Facebook and to Facebook groups and to YouTube and to all the different places that I like to stream. And so it's one of those tools that's just become so important to me because I use it pretty much almost every day. Not quite every day, but almost every day. And when I'm not streaming it and using it for myself, I'm usually using it for one of my clients. And so if you're interested in using it and learning it, the webinar on the 18th is $44. And if you'd like to do the webinar and do a 1 hour of coaching with me, I'm offering a discounted rate for 1 hour of coaching plus the webinar. You get a little bit of a discount on what I charge for my hourly coaching. So you can get that bundle deal for $111. And so how you get that is you go to Facebook and you go to my events tab and you click on Live Your Livestream Legacy. And then you go here and you can actually right now I'm myself view, but if you go to your view, you should be able to click on and buy a ticket to this. And it is on Eventbrite. So if you go there, you can find all the details on how to sign up, and you can get in the loop for that. And another option that you have for watching, if you don't want to take the webinar, but you want to see the replay of last week's webinar, you can sign up for the Manifestation Media VIP community, which starting February 1st has a bunch of amazing new offerings that I've never offered before. They're going to be perks of joining the community. The price to join the community has gone up, but with that, so has the value. And so what I'm doing with that is I'm placing all of the replay videos from my past webinars, as well as any upcoming virtual events that I have. If you are a member of that community, you will get open access, meaning if the event's on Zoom, you won't have to pay the Eventbrite fee to join. You can just go into the VIP community and you'll be able to find the Zoom link inside of that private VIP community for members only. And then you won't have to pay for the Eventbrite event. And if you sign up for one of my Eventbrite events and you, with the sign up of the Eventbrite event, you actually get 1 month of free access. So regardless of whether you sign up for the community or you sign up for the webinar, you'll end up with access to the VIP network for at least 1 month. And so that's a great way of actually kind of getting in the loop with me and kind of beginning the process of Manifestation Media and what I've got going on. And so let's look at what those amazing updates and kind of offers are. I'm going to switch over and I'm going to actually share another page with you guys. And so this is my other big new offer. And so this is when you go to Mighty Networks and you type in Manifestation Media. Let's see here. Let's go into, I'm actually going to do a quick screen share of Mighty Networks. So when you actually go to Mighty Networks and you search for Manifestation Media, you'll find me right here. And so once you're a member, this is kind of what the members view looks like. You can then see my latest announcement. And this announcement, what this states, and this is today's update. So you guys are getting to see today's Manifestation Media Mighty Network update, which is the big news I really wanted to share for today. And hopefully some of you guys will be able to take advantage of this offer. It's something that I haven't done before, and I'm excited to be kind of testing out. And so what it includes, let's see, I'm waiting for this to load so that you guys can all see it. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, so big news, fam. Starting February 1st, 2021, all VIP community members, which is my Mighty Network, that's my like VIP network, they get access to all of my webinar replay videos from upcoming and past trainings, which I have not released publicly, meaning if you go to YouTube, you won't find my webinars because I save those for people who want to support me by either buying a ticket or joining my membership community. So, but that's where they will all live. And so that's where you go to find them. And all existing current clients that are working with me that pay me, you get free access to the community. So that's another thing is there's a couple different ways to gain access. A, you sign up for a membership and you join. B, you're one of my regular clients and then you get free access. So there's 2 ways to get in there. And if you are already one of my regular clients and you're not in the community, let me know and I can get you the link. So that way you can join and take advantage of all the amazing stuff I'm going to be putting in there. So that's one of the perks starting February 1st. I'm going to be putting everything there. You also will get with your monthly membership, which is $44.99 a month. You will get 1 hour of coaching and consulting per month, which is a $60 value. I charge $1 a minute for my coaching and consulting. So you already get like a huge discount on 1 hour of coaching just by your membership's only $44.99 a month. It's a $60 value and you get to go in there once you're in the community, you've signed up, you've done your thing, you've paid, you get 1 hour of free coaching and consulting. So that's time that you can pick my brain and ask me anything that you want about your business or what you should post or when to post or how you can get certain things set up or what you should do for your upcoming webinar or whatever you got in terms of questions for me. that is an amazing way to get the time to pick my brain. And it comes as a free perk of being a part of the membership community. And so there's a link that I just added. So if you're already a member of the community, which we had about 15 people already in the network, you guys are being grandfathered in. So if you got in for free, lucky you. If you paid $19.99, which was my intro, like first 10 people offer, lucky you. You guys are permanent grandfather members of this community, and you will always get your 1 hour free coaching with me. Whether or not you take advantage of that or not, it's totally up to you, you know. But I'm putting it out there like, hey, if you're in this community, you've got the link to book that free hour of coaching with me. And I am a wealth and rainbow of ideas. This is my friend Laura McGowan's artwork behind me. And I like it as a backdrop because I feel like, she and I are both very colorful and rainbow. And we come from that place of rainbows of possibility and color. And that's part of why I have these rainbow glasses that I like to wear too. So you get all the replay videos, you get 1 hour of coaching and consulting, and you get access to all of my upcoming webinars and virtual events. So this gives you your pick my brain time, and it's a way for you to get a massively discounted rate at working with me, So to those of you who are on a budget, or maybe you're in a transition with your business, you lost your job due to COVID, or you lost, part of your income due to COVID, and you need help with getting an online business set up, this is a great way for you to actually go about getting that help and getting that. So that's that. I'm going to drop the sign up link in the chat here for everybody on StreamYard. And so this is what it looks like. It's a private VIP off of social media network. And so I'm going to drop that in the chat for those of you guys who are watching me. And then for those of you on Instagram, if you check out my, the link to my VIP community is in my bio for Instagram. So, and this is the link. Boom. So tell your friends and share the sign up link. It's a bit.ly Manifest VIP community, and I will also drop it into the comments below. So that's my one big offer, and that's kind of a new thing for me. I've had this mighty network, and I need to do something with it, and I need to use it as a place and a hub for all of my courses. And so that's what it's going to become. And it will also eventually probably be the only place you can find me. I'm very much considering kind of like phasing out some of my other social media and maybe limiting where I appear to just a couple of places. So get in there while it's, not too expensive, because as it grows and as the value of what I'm putting in there grows, the price and the monthly membership price will go up. But one thing I am committing to all of my members and people who are joining is that the price will never go up for you. So if you got in free, it will always be free. If you pay $19.99 one-time fee, you'll never pay more. And for those of you who are going to sign up for the $44.99 a month offer that I'm putting out there right now, the price will never go up from that for you. So that's one thing too, is get in while it's cheap and while it's, still affordable and accessible, and you're going to be able to take advantage of a lot of really amazing content and exclusive offers that I'm putting out there just to people in that community. So, and the next big event that I have coming up is my Live Your Live Stream webinar phase 2. It was such a big success that I have to do it again. And I have so many people that want to learn live streaming tools. So it's just makes sense for me right now to do more live streaming webinars. So that is the big news in terms of the events I have coming up. And what I want to say about the next workshop series that I'm doing is it's starting in March. And I want to share with you guys a little bit about my manifestation process for how I've actually been able to successfully start booking speakers for this workshop. I had this download for the series that I'm putting together kind of out of the blue. And the idea came to me, and I just kind of wrote down the basic outline, and it was, here's the event flow, here's week 1, week 2, week 3. And all I did was write it down that day. And I didn't really do anything else with it. But I wrote it down, and I allowed that information to kind of come through me, and I put it out there. And then the next thing that I did was I started by, okay, I'm like, I really want this to happen. I really want this to be money generating. So I kind of started to think about, like, okay, how much would I be okay with doing this workshop in terms of, if I'm going to put all this together, I'm going to look at, what am I willing to accept as a monetary exchange, as an energy exchange for putting all this together. And then that kind of came through. And so I was able to put together, like, the name of each day and the, I was just looking at this comment. I want to acknowledge that in a second, but I looked at what days and time do I want to teach and what do I want to charge. And so I put that together, and I put that on Eventbrite, because I was really trying to signal to the universe that, like, yes, I want to do this, and yes, I'm ready to make money with this. And this is how much I want to make with this. And this is how many people I can see kind of coming on and doing this. But I knew there was a lot of missing pieces, meaning I'm not an expert at all of these different topics at the level that I would want to be. And even if I was, I find it to be incredibly boring to be in a workshop where there's just one person talking the whole time. So I decided, okay, I'm going to, like, diversify. I'm going to find people to actually speak about these topics and present something that's fascinating and share from multiple perspectives. And so as I kind of came through with that, I ended up putting together, like, a spreadsheet where I had the names of each week of the different topics. And then I had, like, blanks, like speaker 1 and speaker 2. And then I decided, okay, like, in order to promote the workshop series, I need to do some sort of, like, live interview with each of these speakers. So then there's 2 more blanks for the interview dates. And so just with one basic overview of a 7-week workshop, I was able to come up with, all this other missing information and put together a spreadsheet where all that information could ultimately be put. But I didn't have any idea who would come out of the woodwork to actually be the speakers or actually do this workshop. But that's the manifestation magic, right? When we actually have an idea and we put it down on paper, that's the first step, right? So having an idea, putting that idea down to paper and actually mapping out, how is this going to work each week? And the next space is actually, if there's, a monetary thing you're trying to gain, setting a goal, like, I want to make $5,000 from this. I want to make $5 million from this, whatever it may be, but actually outlining what is it, the idea, and how much you want to receive. What are you willing to accept from the people who are taking advantage of this opportunity that you're putting together? And then the next space is opening yourself up, right? So I put all those openings in the spreadsheet, and I was like, okay, I don't know who's going to fill these blanks, but I know that there are people out there that want to do something like this. And so what was really amazing was I just kind of watched as the people that were energetically supposed to fill those blanks have started just reaching out to me. I haven't had to really do anything. It's been really amazing. And it also makes me feel really good to create something that allows a platform and a space for other people to succeed and to perform and to share their wisdom and their knowledge. And so I'm so excited that I'm, we're actually almost half full on the spots of the presenters. So I'm telling you guys this for 2 reasons. One, because I think it's an incredible manifestation practice that you can do to just kind of fill out the blanks, put out the basic, overview, but then leave the space to let the magic unfold. That's the first trick. And the second is, when people start reaching out to you, pay attention. Like, what are they good at? Are they a perfect fit for what that missing piece is? And really listening to inspiration and intention. and allow the power of your thought and what your spirit is trying to allow you to birth, really allow it to unfold in a very natural way, right? So you don't have to push, you don't have to try. You just say, I want this, and this is the outline, this is the basics. The universe will start pulling through people that are perfect for you as soon as you kind of set that intention. And I'm going to say hello to some friends here on Instagram, and I want to acknowledge this wonderful person. Somebody says, girl, you have taught me so much when I started. So grateful for your knowledge, content, and unique way of being. Thank you so much. And this other person says, this is amazing. And I just want to say, you guys are all amazing. And what's amazing is how much the universe and, great spirit, whatever, wants to help us and wants us to succeed. And things are working out for us. So with that in mind, make sure to go to the events tab, check out the event so you can get in touch with what I'm doing. I put the Manifesting Our Dream Reality workshop, which is the one I'm looking for. We've still got like 5 slots left. Go and look at that and see if those topics are calling to you. And if they are, reach out to me because I have a place for you. And the way it's working is the interview is going to be something that you schedule with me, and we're going to do that over the next month. So I'll be doing a bunch of awesome interviews with all the speakers that are going to do the workshop with me. So that's an amazing content opportunity. You get this amazing piece of content of this live stream interview. And then the workshop, I'm splitting the profits for each night of the workshop with the guest host. So if you're interested in making money and you have some skills or expertise in something and you want to put it out there and you need help, that's kind of why I'm doing this, is because I have the skills to put together all the marketing side of this kind of an event. But I have no intention of wanting to get up on the soapbox for 2 hours every week and talk. I'm like, okay, you guys can talk and I'll be the host and I'll put together the marketing and I'll do a lot of the other pieces. We have this saying in some of my circles, if it's not your genius, it's not your job. And so what I realize is that I have specific genius within a certain realm, but I'm not an expert at everything, and that's okay. I don't claim to be. I don't think anyone is. And anyone who's claiming to be an expert at everything, I'm scratching my head going, I don't know about you, So know that there are people out there, though, that are creating things that are basically openings for you. They're basically opportunities for you, and it's up to you to follow your intuition, stay grounded, and actually find your way to those opportunities. And so that's my big thing is, make sure that you're paying attention and that you're open to those opportunities that are kind of popping up and coming your way, because that's spirit's way of kind of driving you to the direction of your dreams, So cool. So now we're going to jump in. We're going to do a card reading. We're going to take a little bit of gonna stretch, do some breathing. It's so nice to just connect this way and just to, say hello once a week. Media Mondays is going to be my new Monday segment. And I'm probably not going to do more than, I'm probably not going to do more than 2 lives a week this year, but I'm definitely going to start with just a Monday live where I say hello to everybody who's tuning in and make sure that they get the inspiration and guidance that they need and that they know about what's going on. And that's another thing about manifestation, and it ties into what I was saying, but you have to tell the universe, you have to tell your community what you want. You can't just expect people to know what the heck to do and how to engage with you. And I think that's one of the biggest things I see people getting frustrated with in their businesses is that they have this amazing product or service, they have this expertise, but their people that they're trying to attract don't know what to do, how to take the next step with them. And so you have to help guide people and help show people. And so that is one of the reasons why I really like StreamYard as a platform, is because I can screen share and I can show you where to go for this and how to do this. And I think a big misconception with online events and online marketing right now is that everybody knows how to do everything and where to go and how to freaking make all this happen. And it's just, that simply isn't the case. A lot of people need extra hand holding. They need help. They need you to tell them, hey, click here, go there, do that. And when we communicate, hey, this is what we need you to do, or this, this is what we want you to do, we're much more likely to start receiving and manifesting the dream reality that we're looking for and we're wanting. So that's this week's manifestation tips. Now we're going to dive into the Earth Warriors Oracle, and these are deeper, longer readings. So, just hopefully you can stay tuned and are able to pay attention. I have not done one of these in a while, and man, they're just so powerful. They always just like move me in such a meaningful way. So I'm excited to jump in and do this right now, and we'll just get you going here. I like to kind of mix up the cards and kind of bring in fresh energy. Sometimes I light a candle right before I enter into the sacred space. So cool. I ask the cards to be cleared of any residual energies that are no longer serving us or you. Sometimes I like to add a little musical magic, sound healing, and go abracadabra, and like kind of add that magic. What's up, everyone who's tuning in? We're going to do an Earth Warriors Oracle card reading. So now I'm going to cut the cards 3 times. And 3. And then I always like to ask the cards, like, is this my card? So, is this my card? And let's see what the cards say. The cards said that this top card is my card, so we're going to go with it. Okay, wow. Beautiful. So this is card number uno. We got card number 1, which is magical, and it's Hozo. I think it's spelled with a Z, but I'm pretty sure Z is not pronounced, and it's Hozo. Or Ho-Ho. The beauty way of the Navajo. So, and I love this card. It's got this beautiful butterfly on it. Let's see, we'll show you guys up here. And yeah, it's just a really, really beautiful card. And so we're going to go into a deeper reading here, and we're going to see what the Earth Warriors Oracle has for us. And I think it's perfect because this is my first live stream media Monday. And I think it's perfect since it's the first one and I got card number 1. So where are we starting? At the beginning, which makes all too much magic and sense. And so let's hear what the beauty way of the Navajo has for us. You are my sacred earth child. I am your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, relieving in the divine beauty meant for you, so that joy and awe shall fulfill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. Okay, so now we're moving on. There's like different sections, and so we're moving from like the little intro here to the inner reading section. There is a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. Wow, how perfect for this particular moment after what I was just sharing about allowing the magic to unfold. I mean, how perfect is that, right? So allow life to unfold. As you relax and give yourself permission to rest within the vastness of beauty and nature, you shall become receptive to the best way to handle things. Don't try to figure it out by force. Let go and trust that what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time in a perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall perceive readily and accurately all that you need to know. And so, wow, I just really feel so aligned with that message of just allowing and kind of breathing and allowing all that is meant for us to come to us in a very natural and divine way. One thing I say about that experience is it's called the flow and go method. And this is the flow and go method of really realizing that, we're not robots. We are divine spiritual beings. And so it's much more natural to go with the rhythms and the ebbs and flows of life than to try to push or pull on any one situation or experience and make things happen versus allowing them to happen. So here's some spiritual guidance. The Beauty Way reminds you that beneath the noise, beneath your worries and concerns, there is oneness between you and your life. Even if your world may feel chaotic at times, even if you fear that you have gone off track, the path will always return you to peace. Beauty, balance, and harmony is always here for you. You do not have to become stressed or exhausted to fix what isn't working. Solutions can come to you more easily when you allow yourself to drop out of the pain and into the pleasure of the Beauty Way. Sometimes problems will disappear altogether in this place, and you shall realize that they were nothing more than dark creation of overworked, fatigued mind. Sometimes you will discover a different way of looking at things, a helpful vision gifted by Great Spirit, and gain the energy to become productive, applying a simple and inspired idea that changes everything. And that's truly how I feel about manifesting our dream reality, is that it was this kind of download that I got that has totally changed everything, but in a really powerful and natural way. So I just feel super, super aligned with that. The Beauty Way isn't about ignoring the reality of the world or becoming superficial. The Beauty Way is a deep spiritual feeling of trust, openness, and appreciation of the divine presence shining in all aspects of life. Loving intelligence that is always present, always inviting, always responding. When some form of ugliness is disturbing your soul, threatening to steal your peaceful trust in the divine, you are guided to come back to the Beauty Way, back into worshipful reverence of the sacred. From that place, you then become empowered to deal with the situation in a way that increases love and joy in yourself and the world. Rather than being overtaken by the ugliness, you are able to offer beauty instead. Can you relax for a moment now? What do you think, guys? Can we relax? I'm like, do your stretching. What's up, everyone? Make sure to breathe. There is so much magic in this little book, I have to tell you. And it's just always so fun to get to share these readings. So make sure you're relaxing. Take a sip of your tea. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Can you relax for a moment now? This is your first step into the Beauty Way. Allow the simple beauty of nature, of human kindness, of divine love to seep deep into your soul, infusing it like a sacred tea. It is so mystical and aligned, this reading right now. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, whoa, this is perfect. Oh, so good. Divine beauty moves through you and fills you, bringing you a light, euphoric feeling. That's kind of how I feel right now. I feel pretty euphoric. I was drinking the tea, and then we were drinking sacred tea in the book. It's like, it's just too good. It's like, and that's how you know. That's how you know you're aligned, because the flow, like you're like, the flow, it's flowing. So good. You can be uplifted, renewed, at peace. The divine feminine knows how to create beautiful harmony. She includes you, your life journey, all human beings, and the world as a whole within her wisdom and grace. When you relax into her beauty, she will show you many possibilities. She will help you attract what you need and want most. In this way, you can become a channel through which her creative healing energy can flow abundantly into your life, into others in this world. And so that's the end of the reading. So the next step is actually the healing process. And so this is a process that if you're somewhere where you can actually repeat after me, that's going to help to deepen the reading and to help deepen the reading's ability to influence and affect healing in your life. So it says, hold the card lightly at your heart and the guidebook comfortably in the other hand, saying the following aloud. Today I walk the beauty way. All darkness and evil departs. I now become beauty and peace, with the cool breeze of divine grace renewing me from within. My thoughts and my words are beautiful. Nothing shall hinder my reverence and ease. All day I walk the beauty way. And so there's a little bit of another part, but I'm feeling like I'm feeling like we're complete, because for now, that's all Spirit is really guiding me to share. So thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and for walking the beauty way with me today. And I'm so inspired by the power of law of attraction and manifestation magic. So I'm wishing you a wonderful week. I hope to connect with more of you all very soon. Thank you to everybody who has reached out to me or tuned in with me and is following along with what I got going on, because I'm putting all of my love and heart into what I'm doing. And I know that that's being felt. And so I really appreciate everybody's support. It's not easy putting yourself out there, but what is easy is figuring out what you should put yourself out there about, right? Because it's always going to be what falls into that natural flow for you. And when you're having fun because you like what you're doing, you like what you're sharing, it's going to be a lot easier for you to actually pull that information through and muster up the confidence to share it online. So that's one of my other tips, is figure out what you can't not share about. Figure out what Spirit's like, yes, this is what you should share about, and share that and allow the magic to unfold. Much love, so much aloha. Check out my events, and I hope to connect with you all very soon. Much love.